Plaintiff Devin Denrider is suing her ex-boyfriend for the cost of a limousine rental. Devin says she and the defendant dated twice, but broke up because he was possessive and insecure. Defendant Justin Zoss claims he ended his relationship with Devin because she accidentally left him a voicemail while she was having sex with another man.
All right. The plaintiff is suing her ex-boyfriend for the cost of a limousine rental. Talk to me, Devin.
Well, Justin and I have known each other since we were about 16 years old. We used to hang out a lot when we were younger, and we lost touch for a few years, and he got married and divorced, and I got engaged and had a baby. And it ended up in May of 2008, we met up at a bar for a friend's birthday, and we reconnected and began talking and ended up dating. It lasted for a few months, but it ended because he's kind of possessive and I'm kind of independent. We butted heads a lot, and it ended up being kind of a bad relationship.
You possessive?
Not so much.
According to you.
When someone leaves you a voicemail performing oral sex on another gentleman, it kind of contributes to not wanting to be with that person.
Oof.
That was the second time.
That was
the second time we dated. I was talking about the first time.
Oh, the first time we broke up because...
I don't care about the first time. You're admitting to it. That was the second time?
No, not admitting to it at all. No.
Sounded like it to me. I must have missed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the first time you're...
How do you know what she was doing?
Very vivid.
Oh,
very vivid.
all right.
But the first time we broke up, she actually stayed the night at her boss's house, the owner of the bar, who was well known for already having relations with employees.
For having a relationship with employees?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
How do you know?
Talking with her.
Mostly rumors.
What's rumors? That he had relationships with employees or that he had a relationship with you?
No, with employees. No, not with me.
Nothing with you?
No, absolutely not.
So you deny everything the defendant's saying?
Basically.
So far?
Well, I stayed at his house, my boss's house, yeah, but...
Why?
Because we worked in a bar, and it was when we first opened, and it ended up being that we were, me and one of my other good girlfriends, we had a couple of drinks, and he was like, well, how are you guys getting home? And we were like, oh, we're not really sure, maybe going to call a cab. And he was like, you guys are more than welcome to come crash on my couch. So it was me and another girl, and it was nothing big. He drove us back to our cars in the morning, and then that was that.
Convenient.
Okay. How was your relationship when the two of you were together?
Oh, we had some high highs and some low lows, but the lows were pretty bad, so.
Given the circumstances of what we just talked about, those were the low lows. Aside from that, good.
Okay. Who were you?
I am the ex before this
You're
one.
the ex before him?
Yes,
Okay.
we have the child together.
Oh, you do? So
Yes.
why are you here today?
Just kind of to verify like some of the text messages and stuff. I was there when they were happening, going back and forth.
Okay. And so then I'll wait for when I need to hear from you, but you don't know about anything so far?
No.
Okay. All right. So the two of you date, you have high highs, low lows. All right. And why are you suing him?
Because the second time we started dating, again, call it temporary insanity, I don't know, beginning of 2009, we started talking, and it was right around the Final Four when the final game was in Detroit, Michigan State was playing, and a friend of his came into town, and he said that he wanted to get a limo for everybody to go downtown, which was fine, and I asked if he was going to plan on taking money from everybody just to cover it, and he's like, oh no, it's just money, whatever, we'll just pay for it. He called me after he had told everybody what was going on and said that he called the limo company and that wasn't working over the phone, that they couldn't get his card to work. So I offered to put it on my card as long as he agreed to pay me back, which he did.
Which he didn't.
He didn't pay me back, but he agreed that he was going to.
Okay. Did it happen like that, Justin?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So you agree, or you ask her to pay for the limo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the two of you can go to the Final Four.
With friends.
With his
With
friends.
friends.
All of his friends.
Okay, and what is the cost of the limo?
The total cost was $663, but we found, which I was under the impression I was paying, but we found out later once, I don't know, he had talked to somebody and his card was approved for $100.
So if his
I ended up paying $563.
But his card was approved for $100.
Yes, because
so your card was working.
I was under the impression that it was a bank error, but I think what ended up happening is he didn't have the money and just talked like he did.
But you asked her to pay for it because it's not going through in your card.
Correct.
So that's true. Okay, and at the time that you're dating, what is the relationship like?
Like any other relationship, we argued a lot.
Did you argue a lot?
Yeah, stemming from, her texting other guys. And
Were you exclusive with him or no?
Yes, when we were dating, I was.
Why does he think you weren't?
Because he's possessive and he wants just to pay attention to him. And, oh, who's that? Who are you texting? Who's that? Who are you calling?
Yeah.
And I'm so very social and I like to go out and I like to have friends.
sleep
And
with other guys.
Sleep with other guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah,
No. But
okay.
I like to have a lot of friends. I worked in a bar.
So how did the two of you break up?
When it happened, we spoke on the phone, and I explained it to him what had been going on. I was out with friends, and it was a conversation. My phone is a touchscreen, and it just called him and left a voicemail of stuff that we were talking about, and he flipped and assumed that it was one thing, and it wasn't.
What did you say in the voicemail?
Nothing.
I can't really recall. We were just joking about.
Could hear oral sex being performed. Your Honor, you could hear the...
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
Well, if it was so blatant, then how did I end up spending the night at your house that night?
You listened to it.
I did, and I spent the night at your house, and then you listened to it in the morning and went berserk and told me to leave.
Did you too? You were drunk?
Oh, completely inebriated.
I'll bet you were.
Yeah.
So maybe you didn't hear what you thought you heard.
Oh, no, I saved it for the next morning. I listened to it the next morning, and that's when I realized what was going on.
Those are pretty low, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, now, why aren't you paying her?
I don't feel, given what happened, I don't feel I owe her anything based off of that. Her performing.
Oh, that's false. I have text messages. I have printouts of text messages of him admitting that he owes me the money, saying he's going to pay me. They're highlighted.
Did you text her that you were going to pay her?
For sure.
You will get paid when I have the money. I'm not telling you that I'm not paying, but just not right now.
Mm-hmm. And then a reconsider.
And the reason it changed.
Oh, yeah.
No, the reason it changed, everything was good up until July 25th. Everything was fine. He said he was going to pay. He even went as far as to say because we had an agreement. I was like, he said, I'm not going to have any money until August 1st. And I'm like, that's fine. We can agree August 1st. You can pay me up to then. I got a text a few days before the end of August, and he said he wasn't going to be able to give me my money. It's in there too, because his dog had gotten sick and he needed to pay for, medical things for his dog. Mm-hmm. And then he met up with my witness, Brian, at a bar. They were both at the same bar, and he was drunk and went up to Brian and was like, bad mouthing me. And I was at work. I'm a bartender, so I work late hours. And right around, 1:40 in the morning that same evening, I got a bunch of text messages saying, hey, come have sex with me. I want some good sex, and I want it from you. And this went on for over an hour. Then the next morning, his story changes in 6 minutes. Then
all right, so what do you want to admit to, Brian? I mean, what do you want to
nothing. I was just vouching for the text because I was there when it was going back and forth.
Where he wants to have sex with her?
No, the one's about the money, that he was going to pay it.
Yeah, but I have it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sit down. Okay. Now.
That's what I was hoping for.
All right. You really think you're going to get away with this?
Not so much, to be honest. I just really don't feel responsible for it.
At the end of the day, his justification for not paying her, that she had some relationship with her boss or some other guy, I lost track, is not justified. Therefore, my verdict is on behalf of the plaintiff for $563. Now, you're lucky he admitted to it, but next time you loan a guy money, if you're dating
it will never happen again.
Yeah. Smart girl. Verdict for the plaintiff. So ordered.
I think that his pride was hurt, and I think that's the reason why he decided he didn't want to pay me anymore, because he got embarrassed that I wouldn't go over there.
We're playing a joke, basically, trying to harass her.